one. Yes, yes, this is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I'll prove this message, me and what. We are here once again on Down to Earth Podcast with my brother Sean Myrie. And we have a special guest today coming straight from what, Texas, right? El Paso, Texas. And we got the one and only Matthew Johnson. Welcome, man.
Respect.
Yeah, man. So how's the trip?
It was pretty good, man. Not too bad. You know, it took 5 hours to get here.
Yeah, and when you came down, how was seeing Toronto for you?
I love Toronto, man. Toronto is a good place for me. It's a great market, and it's just so diverse, and it's like the New York City of Canada.
Yeah, New York City of Canada. So you went out last night. You had an experience. You said,
yeah, man. It's the first time meeting Carl Wolf in person. Because I did the record with him and Snoop 3 or 4 years ago, but we never met in person because of COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So,
that's what I'm saying. I was telling people a lot of records during COVID are still considered new because a lot of people didn't get to go out to network and do their campaign. So songs what was even 4 years ago are still considered new.
It was around 3 years ago.
About 3 years ago. Yeah.
But we did link over Zoom and phone and everything. Same thing with Snoop, you know what I'm saying? But he's a good dude. Good dude, and I seen him perform last night for the first time. Seen him in person for the first time, and the energy was good. It's a good vibe,
Yeah, you have a campaign. You came here for some biz too, because you're doing a whole bunch of different things, appearances and stuff like that. Media runs.
Yeah. So I'm doing podcasts, I'm doing the radio, I'm doing appearances with the people I haven't done in person before. That I did collaborations with. The last person I did a collab that I actually met was Chocolate. So so that was good.
That's good, yo. So how you feel the weather is down here compared to?
Oh man, it's a change, man. It's a change because in El Paso the spring comes early, early March.
Yeah.
Second week of March, so you get 70-degree weather, 80-degree weather.
Like I was saying on IG, you have a big support system. What I see when you went on live, right?
Yeah.
So I see that it's organic. I seen a lot of artists.
Yeah,
you get what I mean? Interviewed a lot of artists, but I could tell of the reaction when we were on live Instagram. You said 100, 200, then went 300. I swear near 400, and you're on there for a good while. So you have a good fan base or support system.
Yeah, because you know what it is? People like to see things from different countries, different places, because in El Paso when it's local, sometimes it could be special with something big, but when you're dealing with other cultures and even if it's right next door to Canada, country next door, it's still something new for them. So they kind of tune in,
Yeah.
In my culture.
They're tuning in.
Yeah, where I'm from too, man, it's mainly Mexican or down there too, bro. So I'm Jamaican American, so
So tell us about that, how you feel your feedback of music is going right now. Like what you're saying, your style's like a R&B, hip hop, or reggae, a little dancehall.
It's like a crossover, pop R&B meets reggae dancehall, and now I'm crossing over a little bit into the Afrobeat style.
Yeah. I'm hearing that, your latest release, Wonderland.
Yeah.
Yo, tell us about that, how you came up with that.
So my producer down there, El Paso, Pet Shakur, the producer at Star City Studios, which is a big studio there in El Paso, he came in with me with the rhythm and the beat. He was like, no, you're the only one I can hear from El Paso on this track, because there's not many reggae, dancehall, or kind of that vibe down there.
Yeah.
So it's mostly if it's kind of Afrocentric or of the culture, it's more R&B hip hop stuff, So he was like, yeah, you can put this track. When I heard the track, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna write to it. And then the rest is history.
Yeah. So what do you expect from this whole tour? What you're doing this year campaign? You're promoting your latest single. You're seeing the atmosphere down here. You will come back.
Yeah, man. Yo, I wanted to come back from years ago, but it wasn't the right time. But now is the right time, and I have some other meetings I'm going to be doing besides the meeting the media one I wanted to do because I didn't get the chance to do things with like Carl and meet up certain people that I should have linked with 3 years ago in person.
Yeah.
This time, it's a different vibe too because a lot of the people that I collabed with, I didn't know when I was living here in 2020 because I didn't live in Toronto and Etobicoke for like 6 to 9 months.
Oh, only like a year, like
Almost.
almost a year.
Almost a year.
How was that experience?
I loved it here, man. Like, cause I was right down there, Park Lawn and Lakeshore.
Yeah.
In those new condos.
So you're living in a nice place, so
Yeah.
stayed for a couple months.
Yeah, it was brand new. They were still building some of the upper floors, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
No, but see, this is what artists, a lot of artists want. They wish like they could have like as a career, like like they could travel. I know
it's a struggle, man.
It's a struggle,
because,
but you're still trying to make it
yeah.
something. You know what I mean? Like just coming here. A lot of artists from here don't go to the opposite.
Bro,
they don't leave here. They go nowhere.
Bro, you know what it is? I didn't even start in Toronto. I started in London, Ontario.
See?
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I started out there, and when I came here, people said, "Oh yeah, the stuff from London, Ontario, that don't matter, man."
Yeah.
Even though I opened up for Jazz Cartier and London Music Hall, and I got the publicity out there, it didn't matter. So I had to go back to Texas and then come back to Toronto, 2019.
Yeah.
And I left 2020 April.
See, that's the same thing all these other artists have to do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm basically saying. Like from here, there's some people who have done it, but it's very limited, especially all the new artists. Yeah. They're not doing that. And that's what's making
It depends, bro. If you could be a brand new artist, been out for maybe 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the right team and you have the team that has the money, the budget, or they put the money behind you, or somebody finds the money to put behind you, you can blow up in 2 years, or it could take 10 years. You feel me? So it's not. I mean, it's a game of chance. It's a Russian roulette, man.
That's what he's saying.
You feel me?
But the money helps, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying some people, they sign these deals. They sign 360 deal, and they sign like an EP deal, and the people put the money behind it. They do the marketing, but a lot of the times they own up the people's stuff. So they, at the end of the day, they don't own nothing, but they get the exposure. They might get a little show money.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So listen, everybody's different.
So you're gonna be performing in Toronto?
Tomorrow I'm supposed to be performing at Free Play Toronto.
Yeah, man. I don't care because this is Down to Earth D2E. There was supposed to be a main event Friday we were part of, and you were gonna even actually perform at this main event. What do you think about the situation?
It's just Toronto politics.
I don't know if you ever
man.
heard this happen any other place, but this is a trend. How that the authorities target these events with artists.
Bro, to be honest, not to cut you off, bro. Like I seen the situation on the chats. I was going down, and then
so you are aware of what was going on.
Yeah, I didn't want to say too much, but you know what I'm saying. But the thing is, they moved from one location to the next location.
Yeah, had to.
But then they shut both of them down.
Means
Well, the thing is, I'm just gonna say my one opinion upon that. Because of that, the main reason, right? So if the main reason, you should have stuck with the main reason for the second thing there. And what I mean by that, whoever is the main reason, you take them off of the show so everybody could go. You know what I mean? I'm just being real.
Bro, the dude just popped on in the DM, whatever the group chat was, and he said somebody had some problems.
Yeah, that's how it goes. But anyways, though, like you plan to do a video for this Wonderland?
I was thinking of doing it, but I wanted to leave it because if a situation happens here, I might want to actually leave that. Maybe that could get redone or whatever. You never know, and then you could do a bigger situation because that was done by another producer in El Paso. Maybe they might want to do a collaboration with this person I'm dealing with here. And there might be a bigger situation where there's a bigger budget and what have you, because the other producer are not signed to him, you know?
Yeah.
So
now you're looking at collaborations with other artists.
I'm looking to go to the next echelon in my career, bro. I'm looking to go even bigger than the Pond Fire and to just rise up, not only production wise, songwriting wise, marketability wise, what have you. You know?
Being serious.
Yeah.
That's the way, man. I see it in you. If you're serious and you're dedicated, something should come through. Because, like I'm saying, you come from El Paso.
Yeah. Speaking of El Paso, you said the desert.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting to me because we're in the land of the cold, right?
Yeah, for
So
sure.
like from the desert to the cold, you've been here in the wintertime, right?
Yeah, I'm originally from New York City, bro.
Oh,
So
okay.
I know about
So
the winter.
you know about the winter. So all right, then so it makes sense. Now he's in the desert. Now, all right. You must have had enough of the cold weather, huh?
No, you know what happened is my parents retired from New York City.
Oh,
And they got tired from
they got tired of the cold.
Yeah,
all right.
either Florida or Texas. And my dad chose Texas.
All right.
And, you know, and the homes, you see Drake actually moved from Cali to Texas, and the homes are a lot bigger and they're cheaper.
More land. You get land with that home, right?
Not necessarily. I live in a gated community, so we don't have a lot of land.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Nice.
a quarter of an acre.
Oh, okay.
But you don't have to. Sometimes people don't want a lot of land because it's too much maintenance. Man.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
And then you gotta have to pay all the people to do the gardening and all of that. Some people.
All right, I gotta ask this next question because it's Texas, right? Yeah, so you're allowed to have the machine, the the hammer all the time, 24/7, or what? Yeah.
It's more. It's easier in Texas and Cali.
So people don't do too much crime in certain places without thinking.
Texas is kind of it's a harsher, bro.
Harsher, eh?
Yeah.
I see. So So is there much Jamaicans up in Texas? You know what I mean?
In my part of Texas, they come through the military.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not too much yard, man.
What? It look like to me they want to make sure that their skills with the machine is on point. That's what it seemed like to me.
No, I think they come to the military because they come to the country, and I guess they figured that's a good job to have.
Oh, okay.
The benefits.
Yeah. Okay, all right. That makes sense. Yeah. That does make sense. You know, like I don't know. I've never been to Texas, but I've been down to Alabama. I've been to Alabama. I've been to Philly. I've been to Buffalo. You know what I mean? I've been to a few places in the States, but man, I would love to be checking out Texas or Cali or Florida.
How's the weather though? The summertime must be.
Oh yeah. El Paso, it's dry heat. It's over 100 degrees. Ooh. Phoenix and Nevada is worse.
Really?
Arizona, Nevada is worse.
Nevada. I see. Interesting. That's.
So you plan to? Do you have any tracks with any females, like some up and coming new talent?
I had a track with the girl Taria Murata.
Ah, yeah.
Years ago, remember the remix?
Yeah.
We had that. I was trying to link with Julie Black.
Julie Black?
Yeah, from here. But it didn't work out because she was doing other things and the song wasn't matching, so I was trying to deal with her.
Yeah.
So your Jamaican roots, man. Like where from Jamaica your folks are from?
So my mom is Jamaican and my dad's African.
Oh, okay, all right.
Jamaican, you know.
Jamaican.
Why Jamaican?
Wait. Man, so a lot to deal with a lot of your musical influence.
Yeah, I mean, because I was raised in that around like, let's see, it was Morgan Heritage, Dan Pablo Moses.
Yeah,
okay. Steel Pulse.
Yeah. Steel Pulse.
Yeah, I was in the Door No Return video with Steel Pulse. Maroon Hines, David Dine, shout out.
Wow.
So so music is in the family, man.
Yeah, my dad was like a spoken word activist kind of artist, back in the days when like apartheid was going on.
Yeah.
He made a record called Seshaba, and he filmed the video Reverend Johnson and the Positive Vibes right in front of the UN in New York City because he's from the Lower East Side originally in Manhattan. And in the 70s. He went down to marry my mom.
Oh, okay.
You know, like, you know, what I mean? So
Okay.
he was around during the Bob Marley days. Yeah,
Mm.
Josh, yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's something in the blood, inspiration.
Yeah.
So, yo, what do you hope to get out of this tour? What you're doing right now, man?
I just wanted to link with certain people, and I wanted to kind of like get some of the things I didn't get in 2021 because I wasn't able to come up there at all when that track was hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when it came out. So that's the deal. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to touch base with people I wasn't able to link with. Because a lot of people I seen me last night, they was like, oh shoot, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you up here? Like,
Yeah.
I thought you would have never came back here. You know?
That's a good thing now. Like, what do you think of like the city right now? I don't know if you recognize some of the talent or like just the atmosphere of just the music community. If you ever checked it out.
Yeah, I mean, like where I'm staying, where I'm at the Airbnb now, I didn't even know. Staying out till late, main manager Eric, the guy that he deals with a lot of artists, local artists in Brampton and different places. You know, he was telling me about some of the Afrobeats people, and he's saying where I was staying around, it was where Tory Lanez used to go to high school and stuff like that.
Wow.
So, yeah, I didn't even know that until he told me. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So, yo, like, I would like to ask you, who's some of your musical inspiration? A couple of them.
Man, I have so much, bro. To be honest, on the pop side, it would be like, sheesh, maybe Michael Jackson, Backstreet Boys. On the R&B side, maybe Music Soul Child, Tony Terry, you know, Boys to Men, Soul for Real. On the reggae side, I opened up for them like way back when I was 18, Buju Banton.
Z.
Yeah, I mean, so many, bro. So many, bro. I got a lot of artists. Like, that's why I'm so eclectic, you know what I mean?
So have you traveled to other places in the States?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I used to live out in SoCal. I used to be out in Arizona, Michigan, Indiana, Chicago.
So have you got to perform all these different states?
Yeah, man. I've done major festivals even in Texas. Because remember,
Okay.
Texas is not my home state.
Yeah.
So I even did Minapalooza.
Oh, okay. I heard about that.
The Sun City. Yeah, and Minapalooza, I opened up for the guy, Kashmir, the EDM guy, like the G6.
Oh, all right.
So I got to meet with him and open up for him in front of 30,000 people. That was like my biggest concert I ever did, right there at Utah. Yeah.
Because down that way you have a lot of festivals. That's what's good.
I think they got more festivals in California that kind of more caters to my genre, like, you know what I'm saying, more of the pop reggae side of things. But like, El Paso is a new market, and Texas is a new market. Even though I'm living there now, it's basically new for me. I started when I was 13. You know?
I'm gonna ask you if you could collaborate with any artist.
Yeah.
It could be past or it could be present. Who would you collaborate?
Right now. Who's hot right now? Tyler. I want to collaborate with Tyler.
What?
The lady that sings Water.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? She's from South Africa, but she just won the Grammy and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And she's like Afrobeats and pop. I would love to like collaborate. You saying a female artist that's popping right now, Tyler. My boy that just got the new 2 viral songs off of the Russian beat. Nige Boy. He's a Jamaican artist.
Nige Boy?
Yeah, he's from Jamaica. He's from Montego Bay originally. He's blind. He's like he's like the Jamaican Stevie Wonder.
So he's blind.
Yeah, he's blind. Jamaican. Yeah, yo, he just Russian, right?
Russian, yeah.
Yeah. So he had 2 beats or like beats that he put out that a lot of artists. You know how the Jamaican thing goes.
Jump on it.
Yeah. So his bust the biggest, man. He put it out there. You know, he what did he call it? He co-signs it or whatever. He puts it out on his label.
Yeah, man. So what do you think the current state of dancehall is right now? There's something called trap
yeah.
pop dance or something.
Yeah. It's happening everywhere. All the music. So like now we get to ask you. We asked this female artist from New York, from Jamaica. She's in New York earlier. Almost the same question. So like now we're asking a male now. You know what I mean?
I think, bro, I've seen a lot of different things, man. I know it's going from more of the old school dancehall, and I know that's done with now to the trap. And I'm seeing like, I don't know, man. I think Afro beats look like it's taking over, man. It look like yeah, like it look like Afro beats kind of taking over a little
with the
bit.
dance.
Even with the dancehall, eh?
It's taking over. It's powerful. Because
Powerful.
I'm gonna be straight up. My opinion is that the Afro beats, what you hear now, the new one, is taken off of dancehall, but mixed with pop, more like Shaggy. Like how you see how Shaggy has done it. They just made a whole genre off of it. But with the Afro beats, because it was different. Afro beats was different before you. Back in the even the early 2000s.
The Angelique Kidjo days.
Yeah, it was different. So now what I'm hearing, it sounds like a reggae, a dancehall pop.
Even you know what? Even reggaeton takes from dancehall.
Yeah, it's taken from dancehall and the reggae. That's what it is. It's taking the style of the rhythm.
It's crazy how that works, man. So I mean, I guess like reggae, dancehall came out in the late 70s, early 80s.
Late 70s, early 80s.
So it has to evolve, man. We're in 2024, so it's not gonna stay the same.
So that's why it's called trap hop.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking
trap,
it,
whatever,
yeah.
trap.
So the evolution went from ska to reggae down to this now. That's what you're telling me. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Well, I heard of a couple artists, but it's like this new genre of like dancehall, right? Yeah. But aggressive.
I'm thinking, what you talking about, like Stylo G and all them people?
I guess that's who's on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying. Who's some other?
It's a couple.
Yeah, like, what's that girl? She got like the big behind. Jada Kingdom.
Jada Kingdom. Okay,
Jada Kingdom.
They go on those type of beats.
And is it Shensia or not?
Shensia.
No. But you'll probably go on something similar though. Anyways though, but yeah, yo, you ever come here when it's like summertime, like?
Yo, I did the Carolina. Yeah.
The
last time I did it was 2019.
Okay, not too long ago. Yeah, that's right before everything happened, right?
Yeah, because I came right
just
before COVID.
Mm-hmm. So he was probably good. He's very good.
Yeah, and I did the OVO Fest spin-off dates in the clubs too.
That's good. So you got a good feeling of how it is then.
Yeah, bro, I love Toronto. Man. Toronto is the spot, bro. I don't like a lot of times when I speak to other like Canadian acts that's on the rise, they're like, "Yo, why are you coming to Toronto, man? You should." Like, all our Canadian artists is going to LA and Atlanta and all of this. Like,
but check this out though.
Yeah.
We leave here, but it's open for you guys to come here.
Back,
you get it? You get it now? Yeah. Oh, whoa.
I don't know what it is, but a lot of the ones I meet up, they tell me that. They said, "No, bro, you trying to go to LA and this and that and that." But I was like, "This is an awesome market to expand. You guys have so much grants and money and factor grant. And certain states in America, we don't have that. We have more opportunities other ways, but we don't have the opportunities
like that."
Yeah, because you guys have maybe because it's a smaller population.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's what it is.
You know what me I talk about, by you.
Yeah, man. You don't know.
So a lot of people are spoiled here, but they don't use
those resources.
They might not. You know what, bro? I'm thinking they might not know about it.
Yeah, they need to be educated about it too. I'll be kind of straight up.
They might not know about because I'm trying to think, yo, why don't they take advantage of those things? Why is it so? Why they finding it so hard? And I seen another young lady on maybe a podcast that's affiliated with you guys.
Yeah.
And she was like, the artists in Toronto don't support.
I think I know you.
A lot of the artists here say that they do because I'm just gonna say what it is. You must have heard about it. The Screwface capital. You know what I mean? This is the Screwface capital. You know what I mean?
Seriously?
That's what they call it, the
that
Screwface
was
capital,
one of
man.
what's called, nicknames.
Screwface?
Yep.
So why you want to come from the yard people thing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Screwface
man.
capital.
Screwface capital.
Nah, you know
Mhm.
what? You know what it is, bro. I mean, I was around here, like mingling with everybody and stuff like that. But I met a lot of nice people, and I met not so nice people. But I guess that happens everywhere. Man,
Everywhere.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
You just got to know where you going.
Where you stand, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So tonight you have a couple of other visits.
Yeah, man. I was gonna stop by the Four Corners event at Canopy. You know, the Raptors DJ, and I was gonna stop by Reggae Runton.
Wow. Wow.
Right. So you're busy.
I love it that you don't waste no time.
No, I mean, this is the dates they gave me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like weekend. You know?
Enough could, you could learn a lot from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here and over the U.S., both sides there. I would have to say.
Yeah, man. Yo, I mean, a lot of people that I've been linking, they was like, "Oh, you're linking with the older school people, you know, the old school cats." I was like, "Yo, some of these folks they still doing stuff, they still active, so it don't matter if they old or new school.
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
know what I mean?
matter.
Like,
Well, you came down to earth with us, man, and we're relevant right now. So
Exactly.
Matthew
Exactly.
Johnson.
Matthew Johnson, for sure.
I'm
But
still building, you know what I mean?
well, yo, speaking of building for the rest of this year, any future dates for performances, or or any new videos or new singles be coming out?
I'm gonna be coming out with an EP. I'm not sure a new EP because the last EP was the Outset EP,
Okay.
and then the latest single was Wonderland, which I just dropped, and that's what I'm promoting right now. But I'm gonna be working on like a whole new EP, bro. With somebody from Toronto, obviously, bro.
Okay.
So I'm here. I'm not only here for the video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Recruitment,
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right, man. Well, yo, it's great having you on the show. Let them know where they can find you on all digital platforms, my brother.
Yo, you can catch me on every platform at Matt UJ Music on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, everywhere. Yeah, and at Matt UJ Music on my website, you know what I mean, my international web, on the World Wide Web, and on Spotify at Matt U Johnson. Respect,
man. One more thing, man, before we go, could you give Down to Earth Podcast a nice shout out before we roll out?
Yo, big up and bless up to the 6. This is Matt U Johnson, bigging up Down to Earth Podcast. Zimmy.
Yeah, so no, this is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide. You don't know. Yeah, man. Thank you for coming on the show. Yeah, man. We're about to just end the broadcast here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Oh, let me see what y'all. You got the still shot?